But just endorsing what you were saying earlier, Stephen, one of the best rest players in the game, and played that really well. In fact, he'd have liked the cue ball to have just bounced a little bit off the side cushion. So he's going to have to screw, I think, round the... Well, can he drop it in and be on the black? Thinks he can.
9.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, he's moving his mouth there. Cue ball just creeped him past that red enough to be on the black. There you see, in the tournament, the rest success, anything over sort of 3/4, 75% has got to be good.
23. Twenty-four.
We're purposely holding the pink spot, and the highest available spot is the green, but that's not going to bother Sean. 16 points the lead. These 3 reds, 3 blacks, and that would make the frame safe. So at the moment, both players needing a couple of chances to clinch a frame.
38.
But of course, they'll have great respect for one another.
39.
And that sometimes just creeps into the way the match unfolds, and particularly at the start of it. Don't want to make any silly mistakes, although Marco made one in this frame that stopped him in his tracks after he'd made a break of 31. Misjudged the cannon, and has never got back into the table with a good chance since. So just this red required. That now
45.
puts him 31 ahead, 27 remaining, but it won't matter because he's nicely on the blue. So there you see, 36 ahead now, 27 remaining. Well, he's missed that, but that, well, I don't know.
Sean Murphy, 50.
But for a couple of snookers, it should be 2-1 to Sean Murphy.
Well, I don't know if Marco tried to pot the yellow, but I thought that would have been the shot. I'm sure he did. Bring the cue ball back into the bulk. I think one of the reasons he's playing on is where the green is. He missed a chance there, pot the yellow.
Well, there's your first snooker, is it? A little tap on the table from Sean. You wouldn't expect him to miss this, come round off 2 cushions. Straightforward hit, you would have thought. Three 4-point snookers required, so it's a big ask, this. not quite. Just get past the black, and if he feels he wants to hit the yellow a little bit fuller, just play it with a trace of right-hand side.
Yeah, it's not just the fact he needs 3 snookers. He needs Sean to miss 3 snookers. So how many does he have to lay to actually get the points required? That's why I never played on John. I only did him with more than 1 snooker.
Well, I thought this red was going to... Well, he should pot it. And if Sean does knock this yellow in, then I'm sure Marco will concede. Well... Ooh, nice bump. Lovely bump.
Foul. Marco full 4.
No miss can be called, of course, when we're in the snooker's required stage. And now 2 4-point snookers needed.
Sean could play the right-hand side of the yellow, send the yellow up and down the table, try to take the cue ball into green and brown here, disturb those. Well, he chose to play a more normal save, and he's played it well. Marco might be regretting putting him back in now.
Well, he's hit the yellow, and I think he may just have run safe. It's a little bit frustrating sometimes when the frame gets protracted like it is doing now, because Sean knows if he'd have potted the yellow, then they'd have been playing the next frame now. So he's going to have to just be a little bit patient. And Marco, well, playing the pot, but he's too close to the cushion. I mean, if he could just dig down on the cue ball and stop the cue ball where the green is, he may get a snooker, but it's a bit more difficult being near the cushion. He's got to miss the blue with the green. No, just couldn't hold it.
Marco full 2.
Well, Sean's giving Marco every encouragement to carry on. Trying to get in behind the blue. Needs a bit of help from the blue. He didn't quite get it. lovely judgment of pace. And this isn't a certainty to hit. There's plenty of room to go around this green. Needs 2 snookers, of course, but if Sean was to miss this attempt, he'd be getting a little bit worried. Particularly that blue was always looking like a good ball to snooker behind.
Foul.
So just the 1 snooker needed
Marker
now.
for 4.
That seemed to come off pretty square off that cushion. Didn't expect Sean to have missed that by that far. Now, can Marco get in behind the blue again here?
Well, he's just got to avoid kissing the black, but just looking at it, I'm not certain where the green goes. Gotta be carefully and off as well. But a little rattle.
Excellent shot.
Ooh.
As long as he just hit that first jaw of the pocket, it was always going to rattle like that. That wasn't luck, that was played.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent judgment. And all of a sudden now, Sean Murphy, who at one time, well, it looked certain, and 3 snookers needed. And now he's desperate to try and find a way to hit this green, and it's not easy. It's not a straightforward 1 cushion escape, and there's plenty of room round it, as I said on the last snooker.
And what pace does he play at if he does miss the green? Doesn't want to leave a pot on, obviously.
Foul.
Well,
Marker for 4.
he was a little bit fortunate there with Sean. But Marco is now only 22 behind, and there's 25 remaining. The reason I say Sean was fortunate, he's missed the green by a long way, but if that cue ball had gone in the pocket, it'd have been a lot easier safety shot for Marco to play from the D, or maybe a pot if he'd have fancied it. But just rattling in the jaws like that has left Marco with no real shot to go at. I mean, you could put Sean back into play, that's the old rule, but he'd be frightened then that Sean might put him in trouble. He's now got up quickly and had a look at the possibility of the green to the right middle, but that's not the shot, surely. As I say, you could put Sean back in here, but would you want to risk your opponent playing a better safety shot than you can think of? You'll settle for that.
Yeah, that was always about just getting the green safe, which he's done. It's a horrible feeling as a snooker player when your opponents needed a lot of snookers and they got them. Now panic sets in.
Just checking as we go over the... Well, we're nearly into the 30... Well, we are into the 34th minute of this frame. It's as though it was all for nothing, but Marco eventually got the 3 snookers. Much too thin on the green. That was half a chance, and because he hit it much too thin, that cue ball has come up and down the table. Whether Sean will fancy taking the green on or not, he didn't play the pot there. He was frightened of such a thin cut that if he didn't pot it and left it in the jaws, he may have left it for Marco, so played the safety. One thing Marco didn't want to do, as you said on his last visit, Stephen, he didn't want to leave a pot on the green. And he has left a pot for Sean here. And it's gone in. So it looks as though, having got the 3 snookers,
4.
Marco is still not going to get anything out of this frame. Quick glance at the scoreboard, 25 points the lead, 22 remaining, 1 snooker required.
Sean Murphy.
Well, is he safe this time? He wasn't safe when Marco needed 3 snookers. And this is a pretty good line. This is a great line. Oh, just flicked the blue. Not like Marco to show any emotion, but he's shown a bit there.
Yeah, there's a great pace in the cue ball there as well in that shot.
Where's the cue ball going? Where's the cue ball going?
Foul.
Well, would you believe it? Marco Fu can now win again. 21 points behind, 22 remaining. Potted the brown. The cue ball run loose in the pocket. New favourite for the frame. Amazing.
It's amazing now the pressure is now reversed and it's now on Marco to make this clearance.
Nine.
And it's pretty good. Stun off the side cushion for the black to the left centre. Just disturbed by people coming back for the session on the other table.
Excellent shot, perfect. Well, you never know what's going to happen at this game. How has Marco Fu won that frame? I'll never know. Sean Murphy may be wondering the same. 3 snookers at one time, but Sean potted the brown, went in off, and Marco Fu then won the frame. 2-1 to the